Hello. Hello. Alright, great. Oh no. We're on r/complaints, the only subreddit where I've actually had to ban from my feed. Also, I've been banned again for saying men can't be women. Also, I have made a cool subreddit called Fuck the Echo Chamber. I'll show you, it's pretty cool. I can't do any moderation, but there's been some pretty cool stuff on it. I already have 100 members. But anyways, back on this shithole of a subreddit, and I have found a few cool ones in like a 2-minute search. Alright, let's see. Radicalism on both sides. Now this is a very good argument because they're trying to say that both sides have gone extreme, which they have, but obviously this got downvoted. Calling liberals radicals peaked dumb. Mainstream liberals are Marxists. I never said that the Democratic Party's all-time low approval rating because it doesn't think they're close to extreme enough. I think it's the other way around. They've been promoting all this weird stuff, you know? It's like, and the freaking, they've turned into socialists. One of them is even a self-proclaimed socialist. Like, come on. No, a decades plus. Actually, centrists. Oh my god. Liberals of today are centrists. Oh my god. Are you sure, Mandani? So, yeah, Mandani is a centrist, guys. So, alright, so the Democratic Party is actually centrist now. Very good to know. Right. This is peak low IQ. I feel like the Nazis are also called. So, not supporting a thing that promotes one race over another makes you a Nazi. I'm pretty sure supporting it makes you more of a Nazi because DEI supports one race while at the same time that means it brings down another race, and that would be a bit of fascism, wouldn't it be? So, not supporting it is fascism now. Wow. We tried center with Biden. Oh my god. Jesus, these guys are dead. Brain dead. America First is completely unserious ideology. Holy shit. I'm not gonna read through all that, but I'll read the comments. China under America First. How would America obtain the first? Now to lithium requires a China and America First policy. I mean, actually, that's a good point. Oh, he got -3 because he yeah, of course. Alright, let's see. Hitler was convinced that Jewish elites were leading mass immigration. So, first of all, I don't think Elon Musk is far right. Like, come on, he was one of the first people who made electric cars. Like, come on, seriously. Alright, so don't wanting mass immigration, which will cause a lot of economic trouble and cultural trouble, is now basically Nazism? Are you sure? Are you sure, buddy? You just basically slap Hitler and Nazi into anything you disagree with, and then try to find a slight correlation between them. Nazi bots in the comments, but yeah. Basically, white supremacy is a sickness. Yeah, it is, but there isn't much. What? Not one. It's a privilege for there to be immigrants. If you stop it, that's just. It's not a right for there to be immigrants. Oh my god. No, this is so brain dead. They just don't want illegals, and they want to limit immigration because the people who are immigrating do not blend in with the culture very well, and very much stick out like a sore thumb, and are a bit violent. Empathy, hang on, no, empathy's good. What was the other thing? Oh, equity. Right, equity is the thing I hate because had enough of feminists. Okay. I mean, depending what time. Do you think now no more than men deserve that? I mean, every Redditor thinks they know more than everyone else. And no matter if you beat them in a debate, they'll still continue to think that they're better than you. Or like I don't know. Anyways, woman with no clear cut. Well, hang on, did he say that? Wokeism is so ridiculous. Wow. Peak. It is ridiculous, finally. It was created. They're all upset about, oh no, Donald Trump is a pedophile. Well, he could be. But your entire ideology was made by someone who sexually assaulted little kids. Like, come on. Like, John Money, he did that. And you're basically making fun of one right-wing dude for, like, being a pedophile. And yet the person who created your ideology also did that. The person who created the ideology. That's literally Redditor right there. Maybe the problem isn't wokeism. I mean, they're a little bit different. Wokeism is a bit different. I do complain a lot. This guy is a bit too far on the extreme, but he's got some good points. I would upvote, but because I'm banned, it just removes the upvotes. Subreddit is full of Trump bad, I know. But looking down the best way to get people to not talk about Trump here is to make a post about Trump here. What? That's all I do here. Like, he's teaming Voldemort. Well, he's kind of. Well, I mean, maybe just added a nose because Voldemort doesn't have a nose. I was hoping someone would make another Trump post. So was allowed to use the screens to avoid like unconditionally. It's getting filled with. Yeah, they are. They're just gamophons. You can mute the sub actually, and this is the only sub I have actually muted. Pathetically one-sided. Sometimes there aren't two sides. There very much are. You are free to hang out in any exclusively one-sided marker subs. Actually, many people have called my sub marker, but there actually has been a few leftists on it. So it's actually kind of two-sided, but it definitely is a bit of an echo chamber itself. But because the people who don't like the echo chamber of Reddit go on there. Because it's relatively unmoderated. So, wow, so don't use slurs. No, what happens is, you've got, I remember, I got banned with tons of subs. They say things like, don't be racist, don't be transphobic. But that just means, racism just means disagreeing with black people, so you get banned. Transphobic just means disagreeing with trans people, so you get banned. So, you just get banned super easy if you're conservative. People give you a stupid flair for pointing out. Oh no, anyways. I ain't got one of them. It was such a sad thing because Jeremy Clarkson's quite conservative and she used it as a leftist argument. Now, conservatives suck a whole lot and no one likes them. And it got 2 upvotes. This is sort of like I remember someone. Yes, he literally told me to kill myself. And that ended up getting like, well, because I downvoted, that means -1. It got like 5 upvotes. And he was actually being serious. Like, come on. Oh, I expected subreddit to be politically neutral. Well, I mean, no subreddit could be politically neutral, but they should be pretty close to it. But this is definitely not anywhere near it, based on, yeah, minus upvotes. Hang on, no, that's just that. Moving on, every single person who voted for Trump is a piece. 91 awards, 88k upvotes. Oh my god. If you're ill-informed, don't vote. And I mean, yeah, sure, he might have been a pedophile, but we didn't really know that during the election, alright? Come on, and how does the piece of shit really... My god, let's look at this dude's profile. Oh no. He's got the... that's not really too much. How's intelligence? This subreddit is popular by the dumbest people. AIR is mostly a good thing. What? It will lead to explosion artistic impression. So basically all the people who can't draw can now draw. I don't know. Marcus Scrooge. Oh my god, this goes karma farming. Trump is definitely pedophile. I mean, yeah, he could be. But there hasn't been any solid evidence, I don't think. I don't know much about it. Bro. I fapple if someone is what. No, I'm not gonna show that because I might get demonetized. Or not demonetized, just banned because I don't make any money to begin with. Must never went crazy. Oh. He didn't. Oh, well. Wow, great. He didn't go crazy. He's actually even more of a legend than he was. Do the next several years. They should, because that means it'll make everything a lot better. Oh no, actually, there should be pushback. There should be pushback because then they don't get carried away. Because yeah. Anyways, let's see the comments. 15 years ago, it would have been cancelled, and rightly so. No, I've been cancelled on YouTube a little bit. It's like there's been some points where I made lots of conservative comments on left-wing YouTube channels, and my videos got a huge decline in views. And I don't think that's right because the people who still vote for some, no, they're not racist, misogynistic. Your idea of racism means that treating everyone equally is not racist, alright, buddy? Because they say, oh, I love DEI, but that's just making one race easier to get a job than the other races. So, I mean, there is good intentions behind it, I guess. But the main thing is that it makes it harder for certain races to get a job. Anyone still supporting MAGA? I support the MAGA ideology. Just not the person in charge. I wish Mr. Vance would get in. What else? Is there any crazy? I passed by my MAGA house. Trump was right about everything. These stupid pieces of shit, and just calling them pieces of shit isn't enough. Holy shit. What happens is, I hate Reddit because that person who told me to kill myself was being very much legit. And what happens is, they sort of dehumanize them until they're pieces of shit. So that means basically wanting them dead. Killing them, essentially, doesn't mean anything to you. That's probably what all the political violence is about. Who fought for this shit in World War II? Wow, we're bringing Nazism back. See, look, again, dehumanizing them so you don't have to face their actual opinions and just call them fascists. To go wallet the shit. Oh my god. What? No, you can be against fascism and still be MAGA. They're completely different things, you dumbass. They just changed the definition of Nazi to somewhat. You know that the left and right both have equal amounts of Nazis because fascism can't neatly fit into one or the other. Wow. Because the CEO of Toyota wore a hat and wants to make the US have a better economy. Hello.
You done all your jobs?
Yep.